shout out to the boy Matthew, MMG Live, for this concept. Him and Chase. If you don't watch MMG Live, go check him out. Great channel for football if you follow football. But this concept, basically what it is you spin a wheel of random teams, NFL teams, and we're building 2 fantasy teams. Whichever team that the wheel stops on, we have to pick a player from that team, and we can put them at whatever position we want. And then I make 2 teams, and then we'll compare the 2. Whichever team is better wins that round. And then down here, shout out to 2 Minute Warning on TikTok. If you follow football and you have a TikTok, you probably know who he is. What this is we're taking the quarterback last no matter what. So we could pick, whatever positions we want for the players that we get prior, but our last pick has to be quarterback no matter what. So we could have a completely stacked team, and then the quarterback could completely ruin that stacked team depending on who we get at the end. So that should be interesting. It's this, but with a little bit of spice. So let's start off with Team 1 of version 1. Well, would you look at that? The best team in the league. All jokes, all bias, but the Saints, we're going to take Mr. Alvin. I don't know what's going to happen with him after a month or whatever. With his suspension, if he will get suspended, I have no idea, but you can't pass up on AK. That's a beautiful pick. Okay, Green Bay. So I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to be top 7. Definitely, I don't think he'll be top 5 this year in fantasy, at least. So I'm going to wait because I think that we'll get a better quarterback. Sorry, Packers fans. I know you're going crazy right now. But I think we're going to go ahead and take Aaron Jones. It's Aaron Jones or A.J. Dillon. I'll take Aaron Jones as running back 2. I think that's actually a really good RB duo. So eliminate the Packers. We got the Steelers. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and throw Deontay Johnson in that wide receiver. At wide receiver 2. Oops. I think we'll get a better receiver, and we might possibly be able to throw him at flex. So we'll see what happens there. Please, oh my gosh, we're that close to the Bengals. Jags, I'll go ahead and throw Mr. Trav. I think that's how you spell his last name. Correct me if I'm wrong. We'll throw him at flex. That's not terrible. It's about as best as it gets from the Jaguars. Bills, please. Oh my gosh, that's killer. We just got the number 1 fantasy quarterback heading into this year. He's top 2. I don't personally think he's 2. Josh Allen, that's huge for this team. That is huge. Alright, please don't get the Bears. Okay. It could have been worse. I don't know what we would have done. Okay, anyways. We got the Niners. Oh my gosh. Top 2 tight end. He is actually number 2. But there's only 2 top 2 tight ends, and he's one of them, so I can't pass up on that. We could have, I don't know. Let's see who we get here. Rams. That's the old logo for sure. Rams. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I was gonna take their defense. I did not realize we had an open receiver slot. Cooper Kupp and Deontay Johnson. It actually saves us. Not saves because Deontay Johnson's good. But is he wide receiver 1 good for fantasy? I don't know. That saved us. Okay. Broncos. Where'd my thing go? Let's go ahead and drag that back to here. Broncos defense is huge. That is one of the better teams that we could have gotten for the defense. That is actually really good. That's stacked. Josh Allen, A.K. Aaron Jones, Cooper Kupp with Deontay Johnson, and flex Trav. So that could be better. Our 2 receivers in flex could be. I mean, there's definitely room for improvement overall, but there's no better quarterback, I don't think. Cooper Kupp as one of your receivers is amazing. George Kittle, only one tight end that it could possibly get better than. That's Travis Kelce. Broncos defense, one of the best. That's a really good team. Let's see if we can match that or do better than that with Team 2. I like that. Alright, start off strong. Cowboys? Oh, Patriots. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. We could take Hunter Henry. I think there's at least 7 tight ends that are better than Hunter Henry, so I'm not going to do that. I could take Damian Harris at the flex. I don't want any other receivers. I don't want Max, so I'm going to take the Patriots defense. They're actually, they're a solid team, mainly because of Bill Belichick. In real life, they're a pretty solid team. They made the playoffs last year. But none of them, attract my attention when it comes to fantasy football. So that's not really a team that I would prefer to land on, even when the whole sheet is blank. Rams, could take Kupp again. I don't want Akers. Obviously, if I'm going to take a receiver, it'll be Kupp. They have Higbee, I believe. Can't take their defense. I don't want to take Stafford because there are better quarterbacks. He is a solid quarterback. Obviously, he just won the Super Bowl too, but we're going to take Kupp here. Can't go wrong with Cooper Kupp. Broncos, that's huge. I might take Russ here. Javonte Williams as running back 2 or flex. Courtland Sutton, I wouldn't take right now. I think I'm going to take Russ. I might get a quarterback that's better, but Russ is a good quarterback. A really good quarterback. So, here we go. Texans. Yikes. We'll take Brandon Cooks as wide receiver 2. It's not bad. He's their only good player. Davis Mills is decent. Eagles. Let's see, Miles Sanders. Goddard. I think that's how you say his last name. Goddard. Dallas. I think I'm gonna. This is risky because I still need 2 good running backs, and they have a decent one in Miles Sanders, but I'm going to take Dallas because he is a solid tight end. He's not George Kittle, but there's only one way we beat George Kittle, and that's Kelce, and we get the freaking Chiefs. That is such an L. That is such an L. Oh, my gosh. I can't even put Tyreek at flex because... Oh my gosh, I just took the biggest L. That was a gamble, and it did not go my way. We could take CH, or we'll take Clyde. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now we need 2 running backs, so I could move Clyde to the... Okay, flex. Alright, so I'm going to move Brandon Cooks. This works. And this is legal, by the way. I'm going to put Devontae Adams there, and I'm going to make Brandon Cooks my flex. So we ended up getting 2 tight ends back-to-back that are better than Dallas, and Darren Waller and Travis Kelce, but this might work out very well. You gotta trust the process, as Joel Embiid says. Okay, we're gonna take Mr. Darnell Mooney and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. This is not what you want as unless you're in a 14-man league, this is not ideal. Especially compared to this. So, thought I was going somewhere with that. Didn't work out, but that's okay. So what we could have done is taken. What did we take? We put Goddard, so we could have taken Miles Sanders, and then we could have taken Kelsey, and then we got the Raiders. We could have taken Josh Jacobs, or thrown Darren Waller at flex. Or no, we got Devontae Adams. Whatever. Either way, this team clears. Team 1 wins round number 1. Now, to spice things up a little bit, quarterback last version. It's going to be interesting. Like I said, it could all crumble if we get the wrong team at the very end. So, let's not get our hopes up too much. But the right team can make a game-managing quarterback enough. So, let's see what we got here. Although, this is fantasy. Vikings, is that my first time getting the Vikings? Justin Jefferson, baby, number 1 wide receiver this year in fantasy. I think he'll be the best receiver this year in fantasy. Cowboys, oh my gosh, that's insane. I'm going to go ahead and just double up on receivers. I'm going to finish it off. Those two are both probably top 5, at least top 7 fantasy receivers. CeeDee Lamb is such a good fantasy receiver. Obviously, Jay Jettis is one of the best. Ooh. Jags, okay. I'll go ahead and take... Man, I keep getting Jags. I'll go ahead and take Trav as running back 2. I do think we'll get a better running back. Falcons. Okay. Go ahead and give me Kyle Pitts here. I think he'll be a top 5 again because I think he was last season. Statistically, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a good tight end pick. New York Giants. Barkley. Injury problems, injury concerns. It's a huge gamble. I wouldn't do it in real life, probably. But you can't really pass up on that talent. It's still good to have on paper. Patriots. Oh, come on, one more. Defense, that's not bad. I would have taken... Actually, no, I lied. I would have taken Kamara. Or Michael Thomas. Oops, why am I putting Saints? Patriots. Defense. It's pretty good. Top 7. Arguably top 5. If you want to do that. One more. Dang, bro. Eagles. Flex. We'll throw Miles Sanders. Or we could throw Dallas again. I'll throw Miles Sanders in the flex. And this is where it gets fun. Our quarterback. For team 1. Every team we've gotten, we've eliminated from the wheel. So whoever we get here, we have to roll with for a quarterback. Who is under center? What a... I don't even... So we could put Deshaun here. He's going to miss at least the first 6 games, I believe. And as of right now, that might end up changing to a year, from what I just heard. So it could be Deshaun. Is it Case Keenum? Is Case Keenum their backup with Baker Mayfield gone? Let's just check. Browns depth chart. It is Jacoby Brissett. I thought they had Jacoby Brissett. So this is either Deshaun Watson or I think that's how you spell it. All right, So that's interesting. Deshaun Watson actually, as of today, August 13th, 2022, yesterday, Deshaun, or was it the day before, he had his Browns debut in the preseason, and it didn't look too well. Some strange throws, some strangely inaccurate throws, and he just didn't look like he used to, at least not yet. But this is all he has until he gets to play in the regular season again, and who knows how that long who knows how long that suspension will be. So Barkley, Trav, Miles Sanders, Jay Jettis, and CeeDee Lamb. That's huge. That might save this team. Kyle Pitts is big, and then Patriots defense, and then obviously Deshaun or Jacoby Brissett. That alone is a deciding factor. So let's go ahead and refresh and make Team 2. I think Team 2 has a good chance here with that ending. Bills, number 1. Oh my gosh. See, this is where this quarterback last thing can get annoying. Josh Allen will be the number 1 fantasy quarterback this year. He is heading into this year, and I can't take him yet. Maybe I'll get him at the end. No, I won't, because I have to eliminate the Bills. So we're going to take Stephon Diggs. He is still a top 5 receiver, certainly in fantasy. So it's still a really good pick, but Josh Allen would have been even better. Please don't give me Texans, Falcons. Oh. I'll take Kyle Pitts. I'll take Kyle Pitts. No Calvin Ridley. I mean, what else can you really do here? Or you can take Cordell. Alright. Ravens. Okay, good. Cardinals. I could have taken Mark Andrews at flex if I did get Ravens. Cardinals, give me... D-Hop is going to miss time, right? He's going to miss a good chunk of time. They have Zach Ertz. They have James Conner. Man, they have James Conner, right? Their defense, I can't take Kyler. Obviously, I would have James Conner is on the Cardinals, so we'll take James Conner. James Conner was actually decent last year. I think I had him on one of my teams. So James Conner at running back 2 should be fine. If not, I'll move him to flex. Or if it's bad enough, I'll move him to running back 1. Saints, Rams, Raiders, any of those would have been good. We got Rams. Take Cooper. Cooper Kupp could take their defense. I think Cooper Kupp's playing it more safe though. Colts, JT baby, JT, and that's why James is running back 2, because number RB1 is RB1 running back, number 1 running back in fantasy this season. Number 1 running back in the league last season, Jonathan Taylor. Welcome to the team. That's huge. Who do we got next? Jags. I get the Jags every single time. That's fine though, because we're taking Trav again. Tarvis. Alright, so defense. This has to be our defense right here. And then the next one will be our quarterback. So who's our defense? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. That is so bad. Can the quarterback say, if the quarterback is good enough, this team wins. This, I think, is the deciding factor. If they're pretty equal to whatever the Browns got going on, then the defense will be. Lamar. All right. Really good fantasy quarterback, actually. Really good fantasy quarterback. I think, is he spelled with 1? I can't spell it all. All right, Lamar Jackson. huge fantasy quarterback. JT, James Conner, Trav at flex. Those are our 3 running backs. We got Stephon Diggs, Cooper Kupp, 2 top 5 fantasy wide receivers. Kyle Pitts a top 5. You can argue top 4. You can argue even more if you want to. But we got Travis, then George, then Mark Andrews probably. And then either Pitts or Darren Waller, I'd say. But there's also TJ Hawkinson. There's also Dalton Schultz, however you say it, and Dallas Goedert. There's some good tight ends, but then a few more after that, and there's a huge drop off in talent. Either way, Kyle Pitts is top 5, I say. Top 6 at the worst. Trav, I already said that, and the Texans defense. That hurts, especially compared to Patriots defense. I think it's enough to beat this team. Although they have just Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb, which is huge, and it is. Oh, actually, I don't know, Cooper Kupp and Diggs. That's even. So especially since this is even, the 2 receiver cores. This is not like we have Trav in the flex. On the other one, he's running back 2 here, and Barkley's 1, and he has health concerns. It's a big gamble just drafting him already, and then you don't even know what's going to happen here. So once this happened, I already figured Team 2 would win. I was right. Let me know what you guys think. I think Team 2 clears, without a doubt. If you think Team 1 wins, let me know why, because you have to have a good explanation for that. And here, I think I took Team 1. Yeah, I took Team 1 here. This was, yeah. Russ was good, but Josh Allen's better. Kamara, Aaron Jones is a better duo. Top 2 tight end. Trav. I keep getting Trav. But yeah, shout out to MMG Live. Like I said, if you like football, if you like the NFL, go check them out. They have nice live streams. They have nice YouTube shorts, nice segments in their streams. They'll keep you sort of up to date. And then shout out to 2 Minute Warning and all the other content creators on TikTok who do NFL content. There's some good ones out there. Shout out to all of them and whoever's idea it was to do quarterback last thing first. Hope you guys liked this video. I do plan on doing more in the future because this was actually really cool. So, yeah, thank you guys.